nice.
Should I take that away from my spot?
Maybe. What up? What up, Alex?
Hey, no.
Did she growl at you?
Yeah.
Good morning, y'all. Get your mats out, maybe a little water, towel, that sort of thing. What up, bro? How we doing? All right, I'm gonna give people like 90 seconds, 2 minutes or so to kind of get in here. Instagram lets people know in waves that someone goes live, so just giving people a moment to get in here, and then we'll stretch it on out. About 25 minutes probably. A lot of hips today. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. So just get ready. What? What? Growl? Did you just take the other one, or did you give that to
No,
me?
I did.
Okay. Alright. Got that. And the bean. Anna, what up? Good morning. Good morning, Lauren. Alright, another minute. And then we'll get this thing rolling.
Having a debate as to which one she wants.
Who's going back and forth?
Yeah.
What's the problem? Spoiled pug. Carlos, what up? Good morning. 30 seconds. We're gonna roll. Nice. Alright, fam. Let's go ahead and get rolling. If anyone else is gonna join us, they'll have to join wherever we happen to be. Cool. So we're gonna start. Morning, Kristen. Nice. Go ahead and start comfortable seated position. So you can either cross your legs, you can go bottom of your feet together, butterfly if you prefer that. That would be all good. But wherever you happen to be, let's go ahead and elongate our spine. We're sitting up nice and tall. And first we're just gonna find our breath. So we'll go 3-second inhale through the nose, and then we'll exhale 3 seconds through the mouth, and then we'll just do some nose breathing. So 3-second inhale through the nose, exhale, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Seal your lips. We're just going to breathe through our nose here. 3 seconds in. Exhale, same amount of time. Inhale, let's sit up tall. Exhale through the nose. Reach your knees towards the ground. Inhale, we'll sit up tall once again. Exhale through the nose. Find your kind of natural cadence of breath. Alright, let's go ahead and go wide with our feet. So, legs out nice and wide. Arms are going to go up overhead. Separate your shoulders from your ears. So biceps at the ears, but we don't want to be super scrunched up. Boom. Rotate towards your right foot. Go ahead and fold over towards our right side. If you can get to your toes, phenomenal. If we're not quite there, maybe your calf or your ankle. It's going to be an intense stretch to start with, so kind of breathing right here, settling in. Inhale, both arms up overhead. We'll rotate towards your left side and do the same exact thing, fold over. Inhale, we'll go arms up overhead, and then we'll go ahead and fold forward. So your hands are planted, just depending on your level of flexibility, try to crawl your fingers forward. Maybe we're not even on the ground, that'd be all good. Just wherever you're at, really crawling those fingers away from your face. Alright, inhale, let's go ahead and sit up. We're going to play around with our rotation a little bit here. So we're going to go in this position. We're just going to rotate our feet in, so our big toes are kind of facing each other, and then out. And just do a couple of these on your own. And really try to rotate as far out and as far in as you can. So kind of trying to feel this right with your pelvis. The beat has joined. To go ahead and reset back to just like a normal position here. We're sitting up nice and tall. We're going to raise one heel up at a time and then pause for 3 seconds, and we'll alternate right here. So sitting up tall, the right heel is going to be up off the ground, just a couple inches. 3, 2, 1. Reset. Left side, heel up. 3, 2, 1. Reset. Right side. 3, 2, 1. Reset. Left side. And we really want to stay grounded, not trying to balance on our hips. Down. One more each side. Right side up. 3, 2, 1. Reset. Left side up. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Alrighty, guys. Let's go ahead. Sorry, I gotta move the pug.
Come here.
Sorry, me. Alright, let's go ahead and come to what's going to be called 90-90. This is how I'm going to refer to this position. So your right leg is going to be forward. Your knee is bent, 90-degree angle. Left leg is going to be out to the side here, completely out to your left side. Knee is also bent. So the 90-90 just refers to the right angle in your knee position here. It can be a little bit less, so you can be a little bit more in. Reduce the angle if you need to. That's all good. So both arms up overhead, and then we'll just go ahead and fold forward. Crawl your fingers forward just like we did on that forward fold a moment ago. And this can be an intense position. You might get some hip cramping, all that kind of stuff. If you need to, just back out of it, breathe, reset, and then we'll just get right back into it. Let's go ahead and roll up, sitting up nice and tall. And then we'll go ahead and hit the other side. So we'll go left knee forward, right leg will be off out to the right side completely, and we'll have that 90-degree bend. Both arms up overhead, and then let's go ahead, forward fold. Crawling our fingers as far away from our face as we can, really feeling that stretch. The left glute. Nice. We'll go ahead and come up, tall position here. Now we're just going to practice transferring to each side on the 90 degree position. So we're going to transfer without using our hands if you can, back to our right knee forward, our left foot off to the side. And we're just going to do a couple of these just on your own. Just practice that transfer back to each position without using your arms or using them as minimally as you can. Just kind of working our hip mobility here. It can be very challenging, especially if you sit a lot. It's all good. Just get one more each side and then go ahead and reset. Once you're done, let's go to all fours, so hands and knees. So in this position, just make sure hands underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath our hips. Let's go ahead and start to juice it up. So we're taking our hip circles, wide rotations, small rotations, whatever is calling to you this morning. Your hip can do a lot of stuff. It's a super mobile joint. So kind of play around. Make sure to go the opposite way on your rotations. Three, 2, 1. Go ahead and come back to all fours. All right, let's work on our cow. So on our cow, you're going to bend at the elbows, dip your chest down, and you're going to look upwards. Exhale, you're going to kind of essentially do the opposite position. All 10 fingers press. We're rounding and doming our spine, tucking your tailbone. Inhale, look up for cow, rounding, dipping your chest, bending at the elbows. Exhale, round and dome your spine, cat pose, pressing through all fingers. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more time. Inhale, dip in your chest, look it up. Exhale, push your shoulder blades away from your body as cat. And then just go ahead and reset back to your normal all four position. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead. We're going knees wide, feet together. We're gonna hit some froggers. So we're gonna kind of work into our hips here. The wider your knees are, the more you're gonna kind of stretch out your hips to sort of play around with that. And we're just gonna kind of rock forwards and backwards. Nice and slow, nothing super crazy. And then gradually as your hips start to open up, maybe scoot your knees further apart from one another. What up, Juice? We haven't hit gate pose yet, don't worry. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and come back to all fours. Alright, let's go ahead and send your right toes back. Tuck them on the ground. And then we're just going to do the same thing we were just doing in our frogger. So we're just going forward and backwards. Little calf stretch, Achilles stretch. Don't know what it's called still. Alright, go ahead and kickstand this left foot, or the left, like lower leg out to the left. Right toes in contact with the ground. Fingertips are reaching forward, a little modified wild thing. And really reaching, toes in contact all the way through your fingertips. So really feeling that side body stretch. Windmill your hand down for some style points. All fours, and then send your left toes back, tuck them. And we'll just go ahead once again oscillating forwards and backwards. Really feeling the stretch on your toes and the Achilles. Really press back. Especially if you're someone who runs a lot. Let's go ahead and kickstand that right foot out to the right, left toes in contact, or reaching through the knife edge of our left foot all the way through the fingertips. Oh. Go ahead and windmill your hand down, style points, and then we'll return to our all fours. Right foot out to the right, your entire foot in contact with the ground. So really big toe, pinky toe, heel is what we want to make sure, and then we'll come up. Right hand glides down your leg, left arm's gonna go up and over towards the right side, little gate pose. Alright, so don't let this left shoulder collapse, the left chest is really opening up. Go ahead and reset. We'll plant your hands down on the ground. Toes still, or foot is still in contact with the ground here. And just go ahead and start to rock backwards and forwards. Once again, the further your foot is from your body, kind of the more it's going to stress the inside of your thigh here. So it says foot in contact with the ground. Now go toes towards the ceiling, and then do the same exact thing. Kind of slightly different stretch. 3, 2, 1. Right knee comes in, left leg out, directly lateral, directly sideways. Big toe, pinky toe, heel in contact with the ground, foot is forward. Left hand's going to glide down your left leg as your right fingertips go up and over. And really trying to open up to your right side, not just collapsing through. Go ahead and reset. Hands are planted, same exact thing, entire foot in contact with the ground. Then go ahead and start to go forwards and backwards. Gradually scooting your heel out as your hips start to open up a tad bit. Go ahead, toes up towards the ceiling, same exact thing. Forward and backward, but changing it slightly. Three, 2, 1. Go ahead and come back to all fours. Scoot your knees back, hips forward, and come down to the ground. Legs are out long, but you want your legs kind of squeezing inward right here. Scoot your hands back, kind of like by your rib cage. And taking a little look over here, press upwards. Really shoulders down and back. We don't want to be super scrunched up. Separate the collarbone. Good shot. Teaching the youth. Nice. Broad chest. If this is too much, you can always come down to your forearms. Let's go ahead and slowly lower down. Let's go. Left arm's gonna go out long. And we're gonna kind of do like a modified scorpion slash chest stretch. So we're gonna press through your right palm. You're gonna roll over on your left like shoulder here. And you can adjust this chest stretch by how kind of upwards your left arm is. So kind of squeeze it closer to your body if this is too much. And just use this right hand to kind of gently open up through the chest. And your right foot is planted on the ground. Nice. Go ahead and reset. We'll go left hand comes in, right arm's gonna go out. Send that left foot up and over. And we have this little chest opener here. And a little bit of a back stretch, which is nice. Breathe in. Let's go ahead and come back in. We'll hit our cobra. So press up, shoulder blades roll down and back, really broad through the collarbone. Nice. Alright, y'all. Go ahead, tuck your toes, send your hips up high, down dog, pedal it on out. So just bend one knee at a time right here. Little calf stretch on your own. Let's go slowly tiptoe to meet your hands at the top of your mat, and then just hang in this forward fold. Really bending through the knees so our torso is kind of resting on our thighs here. If you want to take a ragdoll pose, let's do it. That means hands at your elbows, it'll add some leverage. Nod your head yes. Shake your head I know. Slowly gonna roll up one vertebrae at a time. Nice. Arms out 90 degrees with the elbow. Squeeze your booty forward, broad chest, small back bend. Breathe. Go ahead and reset. At the top of our mat, feet are together. Go ahead and grab your left foot, standing quad stretch, soft bend in this right knee. And squeeze your hips forward a little bit. And you'll feel a little bit more of a hip flexor stretch on your left side. Let's go ahead and slowly release that left foot to the ground. Don't slingshot. Same foot, so left side. Let's go forward with it. Toes are up, soft bend in this knee, and then we'll just go ahead and hang heavy. Just letting gravity do the work right here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, try to surrender a little bit more into the fold. Inhale. Exhale, a little bit deeper in the stretch. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Round of breath here. Let's go ahead and stand up nice and tall. Same side, so we're gonna root down through our right foot. We're gonna cross this left ankle over your right knee, and then sink it on down, hands at heart center. So a little standing figure four here. The more you bend into this, the more you're gonna feel this stretch. But if it's a balance issue, we're just kind of working into it nice and slowly. Gonna sink down a tad bit lower. Slowly release back to normal standing position. Once. Body standing quad stretch. Right foot is behind us, knees are together. Soft bend in our left knee. Squeezing our hips forward a tad bit. Slowly release, don't slingshot your foot down. Right heel forward, toes up, this forward fold. We do want to soft bend in this right knee, you don't want it to hyperextend. But the straighter you keep this right leg, the more you're going to feel this hamstring stretch. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, let's get a little bit deeper in the stretch. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, let's inhale. Exhale, surrender. Round of breath. Let's roll it on up. Root down through your left side. We'll hit our figure four on the other side. Right ankle, left knee. Hands at heart center. We'll sink it on down. Kind of finding your balance first. Find a nice stable thing to look at. sink it down just a tad bit. Let's go ahead and come to a standing position. Nice. Alright, just go arms up overhead. Then arms out to a T, soft bend in the knees, forward fold. Plant your hands, walk your feet back, plank position. And then we can take your chaturanga of choice, lowering down slowly. And either an up dog or a cobra, depending on what you want to take here. Shoulders roll down and back. Long through the spine. Glutes are relaxed. Hands are planted. Let's sink your hips back. Hit our child's pose. Knees wide, feet together. Forehead on the mat. Really crawl your fingers as far away from your face as you can, but you're still sinking your hips backwards at the same time. Let's crawl your hands over to the left side. So, like 9 o'clock. So really an extra side body stretch for the right side, pretty much. Crawl your hands on over to your right side, like we're reaching for 2 or 3 o'clock. And still reaching away from our face here. Rooting down through our hips, so sinking our hips back, squaring our hips up. Hands back to the center. And then slowly lower yourself to the ground. Let's take this cobra one more time. Press up. Want to take an up dog? That'd be all good. Hips up, we'll come to all fours, and we'll just go ahead and swing our legs through. Let's go ahead and finish up on our back. So, both legs are out long. Interlace your hands. Let's grab your left shin area. Little half wind relieving pose. Pull your knee up and then kind of out, like you're trying to get it to your armpit. And sort of feel around. Everyone's hips are a little bit different, so feel around and use your upper body strength. Really pulling in. Go ahead and send this right knee over to the right side. Arms up either to a T or you can bend them and looking over your left shoulder. Nice. Groceries here. If you want a little bit more stretch on your spine, you can kind of pull your knee down with your right hand. Go ahead and left legs out long, interlace your palms. Go ahead and interlace around your right shin, pull it up and in toward your right armpit. Same thing, using your upper body strength and maybe up and out a tad bit. Send this right knee over to the left side, arms out to a T or a cactus, looking over our right shoulder here. Finding our breath. Alright, we're going legs out long, and then let's go ahead and squeeze ourselves into a nice little tiny ball here. So we want to be squeezing every single muscle we have just for that contrast. So we're reaching our forehead towards our knees, we're squeezing our face, squeezing our toes, squeezing our hands. And we release in 3, 2, 1. Let it all go. Legs out long, arms are all falling off to the side. Nice little mini Shavasana here. Just finding our breath. Not counting. Just finding a moment of stillness. You can either stay in your Shavasana or you can come to a comfortable seated position. Either is all good with your boy. Alrighty guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you Replay Squad for watching this at a later time. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you want to throw me some cash on the Venmo, feel free. It's in my Instagram bio. But thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you on Friday. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Oh, she's nice. Hatched out. Alrighty guys, have a good Wednesday.